Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for giving me some of your time today. I'm going to try to do this in one take. I want to be as quickly as possible here. I know you got a lot of things going on with your practice. You're wearing multiple hats. You got so many things to do. You got patients to get to, so I'm going to make this as short as possible. If you are watching this video, you have probably heard all the buzz about Facebook advertisements and how practices all over the world are getting new patients by running a system. So what I want to show you today is actually my funnel that I use for all my chiropractor clients. It works every single time. If you have tried Facebook ads in the past and they did not work, chances are you're missing some of this stuff here. And if you have not run any Facebook ads, this is a great opportunity for you to understand exactly what this is. Okay, this is not boosting posts. This is not putting an advertisement online saying, hey, we're the #1 chiropractor, call us. No, there's a lot more that goes into this, right? There's a specific reason why people pay me to run their advertisements, because they work, and I want to help you and figure out how we can make it work for your practice. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So 93% of all Facebook advertisements actually fail. They don't produce a positive ROI, and it's because you're missing the scientific formula that goes into one of these steps. So I'm going to break this down for you a little bit here. What's the very beginning of this process? That's going to be your audience. Who are these ads going to? The great part about Facebook advertisements is that we can actually select the demographics and select the people that we're going after. It's not just putting a billboard on the highway and whoever drives by it is going to see it, or putting that radio ad out there and kind of hoping that people are going to call your practice, which I never understood, because if I'm driving on a highway going 75 miles an hour, I'm not really going to pull over to try to memorize a phone number that I'm going to call. So anyways, we can actually pick the specific person we're going after here. So audiences, right? If you've tried Facebook ads and it didn't work, chances are your audience was off. So if you're boosting a post, or if you're just putting an ad out there looking for people within 25-mile radius of your practice, you're going to be hitting 13-year-old kids on Instagram or 18-year-old kids on Facebook. That's not who you're going after. You're going after a specific target demographic. So with the audience, typically you want to start out real small. So for example, who comes into your practice the most? Is it men or women, right? We can break that down. We can show ads just to men or just to women. So let's say you want to go towards women. Right, we can actually break down women into age. Do you want an 18-year-old woman? Do you want a 65-year-old woman? Who's your best patient? Well, for most practices, their best patient are going to be women who are between the ages of 35 and 54 that are either married or have a family. We can actually target that on Facebook. So let's say 35 to 54 years old, and they're married and have at least one kid, right? Because chances are, if they have a great experience, they're going to get their family in there, they'll get their husband in there, they'll get their kids in there. You get a whole package deal every time that you successfully get a new patient in this demographic, right? So this is who we want to target. Married and at least one kid, one child. That's how we can break it down. So the first problem that many of you have had is that you're not breaking it down into the specific demographic of your ideal patient. All right, so that's step one. Step two is the actual ad, right? The ad has multiple parts here. The first part of the advertisement is we need to have a message, okay? And the message is actually going to have some sort of pain point. Something that connects your ad to the potential person that's reading it, right? So we want to hit a pain point. Typically it's, hey, are you suffering from back pain? Do you have neck pain? Do you have headaches? Is it affecting your work? Is it affecting your relationship? Are you not able to do the things that you could do before, right? We want to be able to connect with people on a deeper level than just, hey, we're the #1 chiropractor in Charlotte, North Carolina. Give us a call, right? That stuff doesn't work. So we want to get a message that gets their attention. The second part is we need an offer, right? You need to create some kind of value, because chances are you're not the only chiropractor in your town. Just here in Charlotte, North Carolina, we have over 200 chiropractors. We have so much competition in this small niche. So what are you doing to stand out? Well, if you can provide value and deliver a message to a specific audience, why wouldn't you have people, calling you or trying to get your attention to get your services? So we deliver an offer. And if you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to give discounts, that's not how I want to do business, this isn't for you, this is how we're able to make this funnel work, right? If you're running a business, it's not about how much that patient is spending on their first visit. It's about the lifetime value, you providing value throughout their entire experience, and for them to provide, giving you a medium of exchange money into your practice, providing revenue for you, right? The average lifetime value of a patient could be up to $2,000. Who cares if you're giving them $50 off their first visit? Your goal is to get that end result of $2,000 per that patient. So we're delivering an offer, right? Some kind of incentive, some kind of deal, some kind of discount that's getting them interested in learning more about your service. So we've got the offer. All right, now we got the message, we got the offer. We need a call to action. We need to give them some direction on what they need to do next. Not many people are going to call you on the spot. People are on their phone, while they're driving, believe it or not. Take a look at the person next to you next time you're at a red light. They're probably on their phone. So we don't want to prompt them to call you. We don't want to prompt them to go to your website where they can get lost in all of the crazy things you got going on there. One simple thing. We want them to click on the advertisement to claim this offer. That's it. That's all they're doing. That's all we're directing them to do. So call to action is click on this ad to claim the offer. And we're going to say in the advertisement there's only a finite amount of these vouchers available. So we're creating urgency. Click to claim. Very simple, right? If you don't have anything for them to claim, 95% of the time they're just going to gloss over the advertisement. They're not going to reach out to you. Need to provide some kind of value up front. Kind of like this video that I'm providing to you, right? So, next, capture page. Very, very simple. We are not sending them to your website. You've got blogs, you've got all kinds of stuff, testimonials. Testimonials are good. Let me not say they're not good. They're great. But you've got all types of other things going on. Information, you got videos, just too much noise, right? We want to cancel the noise out, and we want to do one thing from them, and that's get their information. So we set them up on a capture page or a landing page where we're going to ask them for their name, their email, and their phone number. That's it. We might have your logo up here. We might have some sort of, countdown timer or something that's creating urgency, saying, hey, there's only 5 of these left, whatever it is. Maybe a couple testimonials at the bottom there. But that's it, right? Very, very simple, straightforward. Also on this landing page, we're going to have, it's called a Facebook pixel, so we're able to track who is coming from your ad to this landing page. Let's say they don't put their information in, we can actually send another advertisement to them down the road called a retargeting ad. Just reminding them, hey, we still do have a couple vouchers available if you want to claim it. So, we'll get there later on. Bottom line is capture page, right? This is not a website. Okay? Not a website. Websites convert 5%. 5% of your traffic converts on a website. That is it. Landing pages, 20 to 50%, right? Imagine that. You're spending all that money for that beautiful website, and only 5% of the people that ever get there will come into your practice. It's mind-blowing. But that's why you're here, to learn what's working in the marketing space. Websites, 2004. 2018, we use landing and capture pages. All right. So, they clicked on the ad, we've got their information, now what happens? As soon as they hit the submit button here, they're going to receive a text message from an automated system that we use, the software that we use called ActiveCampaign. 100% HIPAA compliant, PHI will go there. It's a very secure network, and that information is going to go to your front desk. So whoever is making your appointments, whether it's a chiropractic assistant, whether it's a receptionist, they're going to immediately, within seconds, see that this person has claimed a voucher. We're going to call them, reach out to them, and schedule an appointment. Their information is also going to go into a CRM system, ActiveCampaign, where we're able to follow up with them, okay? We'll get to the follow-up process, but the voucher is going to go to them via email, and they're also going to get a notification via text reminding them, hey, we just sent the voucher to the email you provided here in this capture page, so go check that, and then give us a call to schedule your first appointment. A lot of people, they won't reach out to you directly to schedule the call. They'll want to look and see when they can come in, see when they can get a babysitter, or see when it's a good time for them. That's why we want to reach out to them, just to make the initial contact, to make sure they don't forget about us down the road. If we can schedule them to come in right away, that's even better. Rule of thumb, if you call these people 5 to 10 minutes after their information comes in, 95% of the time, they will book an appointment and come into your practice. So it's very, very important to be efficient with time. That's it. Everything I just described to you is the sale, right? This is going to your front desk, and they're going to call and reach out and make that first appointment. First appointment, they're going to come in. 95% of the vouchers, 99% of the vouchers, or practices that I work with that use this system, that first experience is going to include some sort of exam, consultation, and x-rays. If you don't have x-rays, that's fine. We've done it in the past. You don't need to include that. Most of the time, you're not going to have a treatment because you need them to understand what's wrong with them first. If you want to include a treatment, that's fine too. We've done that in the past. It could be something quick. It could be some sort of decompression machine, hydro massage, something for 15 minutes that you can kind of throw them on there, but you don't want to take too much time up from your total experience because you have other patients to get to. I understand that. So we can talk about the actual offer. I've done everything. I've done just free consultations. I've done, neuropathy, detox, spinal stress tests, whatever it is. Well, we can talk about that, right? That's something that we can discuss to see what works. But as far as the sale, this is where we're getting the ROI. How many people are coming into your practice from this system? We can actually track all of that with ActiveCampaign. So I'm going to be able to track who's opting in, who's coming into your practice, and more importantly, who's not coming into your practice. Just because we called them, left them a voicemail, and they did not get back to us doesn't mean we give up. We're not going to throw in the towel. We're going to follow up with them. Text messages, emails. They're going to get a series of text messages. Not every day, every few days. Hey, don't forget, we want to help you. How's the pain management coming? Did you know? People that experience car accidents get treatment with chiropractic care. They feel a lot better. Did you know that pregnant women that experience low back pain get relief with chiropractic care, right? So the ads are all different. We'll have lower pregnancy, plantar fasciitis, carpal tunnel, car accident, whiplash, whatever you specialize in your practice. It could be multiple things. The capture page, the follow-ups, they all will specifically match the advertisement that people were clicking on. Again, this system we already have. It's been used over and over again. We know it works, people. So for this follow-up, they're going to be receiving a series of texts, the emails, based on which ad they clicked on, based on if they are scheduled or if they're not scheduled, or wherever they are in this sales process, okay? Not only are they going to get the follow-up text messages and emails, but we're also going to be able to retarget them. So let's say we have them we have their lead information, they're not scheduled, we can actually send more advertisements to them on Facebook and Instagram saying, hey, you haven't made your appointment yet. Just want to remind you, we have 2 more spots left for that particular offer, right? It's all about creating urgency. It's all about creating value. These are the things that you need to do in marketing in order to get new patients into your practice. If you're not doing this, if you've tried Facebook ads and it has not worked, I guarantee you have missed some part of this formula. Okay, this is a formula that we have tested over and over again. I've managed over $100,000 in advertising budget for chiropractors. I personally have managed my own advertising budgets. I've learned what works, what doesn't work. My personal experience is with Billy Gene is marketing. He's the #1 lead generator for Facebook marketing in the entire world. Facebook literally holds quarterly conferences with Billy Gene to understand how they can better use the platform, what they can do to make it easier for small businesses. He's that big. He's that big time. So not only have I been mentored by him, I've paid for his academies. I've learned from the people that taught him, from other people in his group. So this isn't just made up out of thin air. This is a proven system that works over and over again. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I really wanted this to be short for you because I know you have a lot of things going on. But right now, what we're doing is we are running a promotion. If you are in the Carolinas, North, South Carolina, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And what we're doing right now is running a promotion with one of our charities, Carolina Breast Friends. And what they do is they provide support to breast cancer survivors. So this process right here, I usually charge around $1,500 just in management fee, and then you probably spend another $1,000 in budget every single month. And believe me, there's an ROI there, right? Because if I'm getting you 20, 30, 40 new patients a month, you're getting your money back, plus a lot more. But right now with this promotion, for $500, that's it, just $500, it's going to pay for your budget, and the remaining is actually going to go right to my charity, Carolina Breast Friends. I don't see a dime of it. This is strictly for charity, but at the same time, I want to help your practice, because if I do a good job, then we'll partner up. So again, trial, $500, it's not a lot of money. If I get you 1 patient, it'll pay for itself, right? And it's also for a good cause. The profits from this are going to go directly to Carolina Breast Friends and to breast cancer survivors. So this is a great opportunity for you to try something new for your practice if you haven't done it. And this is an even better opportunity to get a professional who literally does this for a living to help you if you've struggled with this in the past, or if another agency hasn't worked out for you. Because this works. It doesn't matter where you are. This process will work if we do all these steps the right way. So without further ado, give me a call, guys. Shoot me an email. Let's get in touch. The next part of this process would be a demo where I'd actually go to your practice, or we would jump on a screen share, and I'd be able to show you the experience, a virtual experience where you're a potential patient, you're scrolling through your Facebook, your Instagram, and you actually go through the process of opting in, seeing the landing page, getting the text messages, your practice will get the emails, so we can actually see the whole thing, actually work out in a process. And then at that point, you can make a real good decision on if this is right for you, if this is for your practice. That's all I got for you. I mean, if you're not doing this in 2018, 19, 20, you're going to experience, there's going to be a lot of competition. Someone around you will do it. So this is an opportunity that you don't want to pass up. This is huge. This could be really big for your practice, and I really want to help you. So, fill out your information on this form here and schedule a time into my calendar, and the demo will take about 45 minutes, maybe a half hour. I want to be able to give you plenty of time to ask all the questions that you have. But you can't beat this. $500, it includes everything. It includes everything, and you're doing it for a great cause. So please fill that form out, and I look forward to speaking with you.